Hey there, here we go for another video where I document the feedback I got from instructors at the track day. This was my fourth session at the track at Circuit of the Americas. This is my friendly instructor Randy. He's going to be the one who provided me the feedback. On the big screen, that is Randy's camera, so that's his point of view. In the top right, that's my camera. As we come out of the pit on a COTA tire, I have this bad habit of not following the proper line. See how I don't use all the track available here? That's something I'm working on. I should always follow the right line. Here, turns 3, 4, 5. Notice how smooth Randy is. It's almost like a straight line that he goes from apex to apex. That's one bit of feedback he gave me. Try to strive for this, going as straight as possible through the S's. Did hear some good feedback from Randy regarding some of the corners. He said I did some corners pretty good. He mentioned that my lower body is starting to look good. And then you see, as we pit in, you're going to be able to hear some of his feedback. The more specific one that I definitely need to work on, but we'll get there. Here in the back straight, wasn't trying to push too hard. Because I'm still not comfortable with finding the proper brake marker for me here. Another point that I definitely have to work on. A good corner. This one not so much. So here Randy goes by, and then let's hear his feedback.
All right. Line looks pretty nice. What's that? Looks nice. What you need to start thinking about more is body position. You're moving your butt a little bit. Head and torso's not really moving much. You need to think about getting down more and off the bike.
Okay.
Take your inside elbow and then put your hands on the grip. Put your hands on.
Okay.
Yeah. This needs to be down.
Oh, right.
Okay. You want to be down.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Think about that. You want to be able to see this.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay? Well, we'll look at the video. There's some things we can do on the line. Mainly, think about body position. Think about getting down, actually dropping this elbow, looking to the side.
Looking that way.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Perfect. Alright, so he did say that my line is actually pretty good, so that's great. On such a long track, 3.4 mile track, 20 turns, I was able to actually sort of memorize it, after playing MotoGP on the Xbox. It's pretty good to know where I was actually going at the track. But the main thing that he mentioned I should start working on is my body position. So later on in class, he said that the lower body is going somewhat well, but the upper body, that's the main thing I have to work on. Well, you heard it, right? And notice that now on this sequence here, that was another session at the track the next day, and I was specifically trying to pay more attention to my upper body position. There's Randy, right, with his perfect body position there, but I'm coming right behind him, right? And there I'm, really trying to get off the bike more, dropping that elbow, the where I'm looking, where I have my head. That's all me, thinking hard about those things. And then here, notice like my right handers are much better than my left handers for whatever reason. I don't know yet. So when I'm on a right hander, you'll notice in some turns here, I do get to get off the bike more. I do get to relax my left arm on the tank. Now for left-handers, I don't know if it's something related to, I need to relax my right arm on the tank, but at the same time I have to keep, throttle control. So maybe I'm not feeling, comfortable with that idea yet. So that's something I need to work on. That's Randy going by. Yeah. Yeah, see, I mean, I don't even move my butt at all. Now, on a right-hander, right, that's not too bad, right? So, look at my left arm resting on the tank. So, I think that's not looking too bad. Now left, notice, okay, on this one I moved a little bit more, but still I should be dropping that elbow more. Here I've already set up for the turn. Notice my left arm, so I was a little bit, not tense, but I was not relaxing it on the tank, and when I realized that, then I relaxed more. And I am, feeling somewhat comfortable doing that. As I'm doing it, I try to pay attention and make sure that, hey, I am relaxed. My arms are relaxed. I'm not, holding on the bars too tight. But then left-handers, yeah, check this out. Get that ass off the seat, man. Still need to work on finding a good brake marker, right? There's such a big elevation change here, but I'm not making good use of that. Alright, this right-hander, it's a fast sweeper. Can I look at on the S's here? Right-hander, not too bad. Left-hander, look, not moving at all. And then right-hander, I feel right there. See, the left arm relaxed, right? This left-hander, move a little bit more. Now the right-hander. Oh, that change from one side to the other was not too bad. At least I tried to move, right? Come on. Give me some credit, guys. not too good. And then back straight. Go fast. Wasn't going that fast. Wasn't really trying to see how fast my bike can go. Didn't move. You see, for right-handers, I do take the time to, position myself ahead of time. There, see a double apex worked out just fine. Okay, this left-hander, I'm a little bit set up to, to where I should be. Definitely need to go up more. Off more. Long, like 3 apex turn pretty much. See, I somewhat relaxed there. And there's a little bump like here, which is a little bit scary if you're hanging off the bike and then you hit a bump right at the apex there. And after I've had that weekend, I've worked with 4 instructors. The first one mostly gave me feedback on finding brake markers, mostly on the back straight, the main straight, and then the other 3 specifically mentioned my body position, right? So the other 3, they said the lines are good. There's just some nitpicking, like some parts where I shouldn't be hugging the candy stripes too much. I can like use more of the track and then come back type of thing. But body position was the recurring theme, right? It's something that I definitely need to work more on. Like here, not too bad. Yeah. So I love all the right-handers at this track, and then of course there goes an instructor just flying by. When I think I'm doing really great and like nailing this right-hander, and then there goes an instructor just flying by. It's still fun. But then, I see already some improvement this session here compared to the previous ones. There goes one instructor, another one. At this point it was like almost the last session of the day on Sunday, so the instructors were out having some fun. There you go. You see, when you think there's all of them had gone by, no, there's more. But it's definitely interesting, right? These guys just flying by. Check this out, there's going to be another one right here. Did you see that guy? Yeah. I'll get there, man. But then again, I mean, looking at like this session comparing to the one the day before, I feel I can actually see my body position, getting a little better, and knowing that I'm not doing like a crazy line, I'm not like struggling to stay on the line. It's really mostly finding a better body position, and then working on the other fundamentals, the braking structure, good brake and throttle control. So it's all fun. I hope this has been somehow helpful to somebody else there. If anything else, this is just for my own sake, you know, so that I can follow my progress, as I'm still very new at this. I will see you on the next video.